Welcome to IMSA Basics Part 2. Today we are talking about one of the biggest keys to victory lane, tires. In IMSA, it's Michelin all the way. Every car, whether it's GTP, an LMP2 or a GT car, runs on specially developed slicks and wets. Let's break it down class by class, starting with the GTP class, or we should say the top of the line prototypes. The GTP teams use a mix of softs, mediums, and hard slicks depending upon the track. For example, in Daytona, they use up to 33 sets, 21 sets specifically reserved for qualifying plus race. In Sebring, for 12-hour races, mediums only 16 sets total. Short tracks like Long Beach and Detroit, 4 sets total, softs only. Hot and abrasive tracks like Watkins Glen, Road America, Indianapolis, you're looking at hard compounds with up to 10 sets for big tracks. A mix of mediums and softs are used for tracks like Road Atlanta, also called Petit Le Mans. Now, LMP2 class. LMP2s have a tighter limit for Daytona up to 36 sets, for most races between 10 to 18 sets per event, and around 7 to 12 sets used for qualifying plus race. There are different compound codes for different temperature windows, but we're not going to get into that detail. GTD Pro and GTD cars, that is the GT Daytona class. Tailored Michelin slicks and wets are used with allocations adjusted for race length, as we've already mentioned. GTD teams manage multiple stints on a single set to balance grip and pit stop strategy. A few IMSA tire rules to know that no tire warmers are allowed, so drivers must carefully bring slicks up to temperature out on cold laps. It gets really tricky at night or in the rain. Wet tires are unlimited, but only when race control declares a wet race or a wet track. Now, strategy is that double or triple stint tires to gain time in the pits, but push too hard and you'll pay for in the lap. So in IMSA, tire strategy is a mind game, balancing grip, stint length, track temps, and pit tactics. Get it right, you're fighting for the win at sunrise at Daytona. Get it wrong, you're barely hanging on. That's IMSA Basics Part 2. Stick around for Part 3. We will dig deeper into how teams juggle tires, fuel, and traffic in America's toughest endurance racing series. See you at the next green flag.